MashaAllah, salat. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah al-aliy al-azim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina wa nabiyyina Abil Qasim al-Mustafa Muhammad. آله الطيبين الطاهرين لا سيما بقية الله في الأرضين أجل الله تعالى فرجه الشريف وجعلنا من أعوانه وأنصاره. We have about 20 minutes and then inshallah we will have more time inshallah tomorrow to continue. Wilayah, as we said, is both vertical and horizontal. And in both types, it's mutual. Allahu waliyul ladina amanu. Allah is our wali. If you are mu'min, Allah is our wali. Or innama waliyukumullah وَرَسُولُهُ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. Yeah, Allah, the messenger, imams, then in particular, thank you very much, imam of our time, they are our awliya. But we are also their awliya. إِنَّ أَوْلِيَاءَ اللَّهِ لَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ. If we are good mu'min, we are also their awliya. Or for example, we say to Ahlul Bayt, Inni waliyun lakum. I am your wali. So they are our wali, we are their wali. Now, question. Based on the three elements that we said, ma'rifah, love and obedience, from top to bottom, it's clear. What about from bottom to the top? Ma'rifah is there. Okay, love is also there. But what about obedience? You may say from bottom to the top, we obey, and from top to the bottom, they command. Okay? Everyone, for example, Allah commands Rasulullah, Rasulullah commands us. We obey Allah, Rasulullah, Rasulullah obeys Allah. But there is a beautiful point here, that only those who understand the language of love understand. When there is love, obedience is mutual. Don't you sometimes obey your children or young siblings? Yeah, out of love. Sometimes they command and you listen. You don't say, you are not supposed to command me. Yeah, you don't question their authority. Out of love, you listen. There is a beautiful hadith actually about the month of Rajab. And Allah says in that hadith, Muti'un liman ata'ani. I am obedient to those who obey me. He is so kind that if we are selfless, if we are, sincere, and we say, oh Allah, please do this, He would say, okay, I will do it for you. Yeah? In the Hadith of Qurb al-Nawafil, Allah says, I become their hand, I become their ear, I become their eyes, I become their tongue. Yeah? No king would ever say to someone that I am your hand. The maximum they say, he is my hand. Yeah? If they love someone, they say, he's my hand, he's my eye. Very rarely to the people that they really trust, they may say, this person is my hand or my eye or my ear. But a king never says, I am the hand of this person. But Allah is so kind that He says, those who are muqarrab to me, I become their hand, I become their eyes, I become their ears. Okay? كنت سمعه الذي يسمع به وبصره الذي يبصر به ولسانه الذي ينطق به ويده التي يبطش بها إن دعاني أجبته وإن سألني أعطيته. If he calls me, I will answer. If he asks for something, I will grant. So don't be surprised that even if I say obedience is mutual, because this is the world of love. In the world of love, actually those who are higher in rank, they are more kind and more, caring and accommodating than those who are lower. Okay? So, they are our awliya, we are their awliya. This is the vertical. But there is also horizontal. Quran says, Al-mu'minun wal-mu'minat ba'duhum awliya'u ba'd. Believing men and women are vali for each other. So this is horizontal. Two people who are mu'min or mu'mina, none of them might be necessarily better than the other, but they are vali. This is horizontal. So we are all connected with this beautiful relation of Wilayah, which connects us with each other and connects us with our masters. Okay? So we are one body. Rasulullah said, believers are like one body. If one part of body is in pain and fever, the rest of body feels the same. There is one body that puts all of us together. Or one building, bunyan, one construction. We are not separate houses. We are not separate constructions. We are one construction. So, with this in mind, now let us reflect on some passages from du'as and ziyarat that you are all familiar with. For example, in ziyarat Ashura, there are very important points that you cannot understand unless you know this social wilayah. Without this, you cannot understand. For example, at one point in Ziyarat Ashura, you say to Imam Hussein alayhi salam, أتقرب إلى الله وإلى رسوله وإلى أمير المؤمنين وإلى فاطمة وإلى الحسن وإليك بمضالاتكم وبالبراءة من أعدائكم. I seek nearness to Allah and His Messenger and Amir al-Mu'mineen, Lady Fatima, Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein, you yourself, through two things. بمضالاتكم وبالبراءة من أعدائكم. By having your wilayah and detaching myself from your enemies. Means making sure that I'm in this camp, not in the other camp. Okay? But this is repeated again in Ziyarat Ashura. أتقرب إلى الله ثم إليكم. In the first time, Rasulullah, Amir al-Mu'mineen, Lady Fatima, Imam Hassan and Imam Hussein are singled out one by one. In the second time, we say إليكم, because we know who they are. Okay? I seek nearness to Allah and to you بمضالاتكم. Bara also comes later, but there is a new thing here. Do you remember what is there? بمضالاتكم ومضالات وليكم وبالبراءة من أعدائكم. So, in the second time, we go to a higher class, higher level of education. First, مضالاتكم مضالات وليكم. But second time, there is a new element. Muwalat walikum, whoever has your wilayah and wilayah of the people who believe. You see, it's very beautiful. It's inserted between موالاتكم وبالبراءة من أعدائكم. So, if I want to get closer to Allah and Rasulullah and Amirul Mu'mineen, Lady Fatima, Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, in addition to having their wilayah, in addition to distance myself from enemies, I should improve my relation with mu'mineen and mu'minat. Whoever has their wilayah. Okay? Again in Ziyarat Ashura, you all know this. We say, إني سلم لمن صالمكم وحرب لمن حاربكم. I am at peace with whomsoever is at peace with you. Okay? We don't say إني سلم لكم. سلم لكم we have in some phrases. But here in Ziyarat Ashura, we don't say I am at peace with you. Is it too little? I am at peace with whomsoever is at peace with you. وَحَرْبٌ لَمَنْ حَارَبَكُمْ. If I am in war with anyone, it's with the people that are in war with you. What does it mean? I am at peace with those who are at peace with you. Means if someone is your Shia, if someone loves you, I don't have any personal issue with that person. You can never find me attack a lover of Hussein if I'm a good Shia. Of course, most of us will be told that when you said this, you were liars because you were not at peace with all the Shia. Yeah, it's very rare if someone can say this honestly. But it's a struggle, we have to improve. I only think who is good with my masters, with my cause. Okay? I don't have any time to waste on personal issues in the sense that this person was not kind with me, this person comes from that village, we have, enmity or rivalry with that village, etc. No. We are in a very important and serious thing. Like for example, if you are in a football team, you cannot say, I don't like, this fellow member of the team, therefore I don't want to play with him. Then you're going to lose. Whether you like each other or you don't like each other for personal reasons, you need to work together. Of course, the true members never hate each other, never dislike each other. New members, maybe still, they have some, dislikes for each other, but then over time, they have to get rid of this. One of the beautiful du'as that I try to recite frequently in my qunut is رَبَّنَا اغْفِرْ لَنَا وَلِإِخْوَانِنَا الَّذِينَ سَبَقُونَا بِالْإِيمَانِ وَلَا تَجْعَلْ فِي قُلُوبِنَا غِلًّا لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا رَبَّنَا إِنَّكَ رَءُوفٌ رَحِيمٌ. Oh Allah, please forgive us and all our brothers and sisters who preceded us in faith. And do not put any hiqd, any hatred, any dislike in our heart for believers. Okay? If there is hatred in your heart, you cannot go to heaven. With hatred, you cannot go to heaven. Because Quran says, وَنَزَعْنَا مَا فِي صُدُورِهِمْ مِنْ غِلٍّ. Everyone who goes to heaven, first the hatred must be removed from their heart. Because it's a poison. If you carry poison, you cannot enter heaven. If you want to have heavenly life in dunya, don't have hatred towards people. Even if they are not kind to you, even if they don't like you. Okay. They don't like me, maybe I have a problem. Yeah? Or I have no problem. This happens, misunderstandings happen. Don't think, they are vicious people, and I should hate them back. Our hatred is only for enemies of humanity, enemies of God, not for mu'mineen, not inside family. Yeah, you shouldn't have any hatred towards believers. So, إِنِّي سِلْمٌ لَمَنْ صَالَمَكُمْ. Whoever is at peace with you, I am at peace with them. So is it possible that a Shia then attacks another Shia, backbites another Shia, damages the reputation of another Shia? It's impossible. Even on the, in the hadith, we find on the subject of coming of Imam Mahdi, that right now, the Shia, when they do business, they can make some profit, fair profit. But when Imam Mahdi comes, Mu'mineen cannot make profit by selling and buying from each other. The absolute brotherhood. You cannot charge your brother, I purchased this 10 pounds, I give you 12 pounds. No. When Imam Mahdi comes, if I buy 10 pounds, adding cost, everything, then I have to give you, because you're your brother, your sister. Okay? There is muzamala, there is beautiful friendship there, fellowship. Anyway, Selmun leman salamakum wa harbun leman harabakum. But this is repeated again. It's repeated in Ziyarat Ashura. In second time, there is addition. What is the addition in the second time? Wa waliyun leman walakum wa aduvun leman adakum. In the first time, we say, I'm at peace with whoever is at peace with you, and I'm at war with whoever is in war with you. In the second time, say, I am wali of whoever has your wilayah. Okay? This is social wilayah. I am at the service of whoever is at your service. I love and obey and try to know whoever has a relation of wilayah with you. Okay? You see how very, tactfully and secretly these things are put there. Also in Ziyarat Ashura you say, As'alullah alladhi akramani bima'rifatikum wa ma'rifati awliyaikum wa razaqani al-bara'ata minna. I ask Allah who has honored me by knowing you and knowing your Shia, your mu'mineen, your believers, your awliya. So this is why we say knowing Imam is not enough. You must know the community of Imam. You must know who are the people who are in the camp of Imam. If I just know Imam is not enough. Knowing Imam means know the family and community of Imam, the camp of Imam. If you know the coach of a football team, you know the team, not just you know the coach. I just know the coach. I don't know what's the team, what they do, where they play. I just know the coach. It doesn't make sense. If you know Imam, you must know all the people that are working for him and with him. Okay? And also know his enemies and his challenges. In the Dua Ahd, in the morning after Fajr, how do you send salutations to Imam Mahdi? Ajjalallahu ta'ala Fatih Sharif. Early morning, maybe you want to go to sleep again, maybe you want to go to work, but you cannot remember Imam without remembering the community. Actually, before sending salutations on your behalf, you should say salutation on behalf of them. Allahumma balligh Mawlana al-Imam al-Hadi al-Mahdi. And then we say something, then we say, An jami'il mu'mineen wal mu'minat. Fi masharigh al-ard wa magharibha. Sahlaha wa jabalaha. Barraha wa bahraha. Hayyihim wa mayyitihim. I must remember all mu'mineen in any part of the world. Not mu'mineen in my city. Not mu'mineen in my country only. Mu'mineen all over the world. Even if they live in an island, I have to remember those mu'mineen. Even those who have passed away, we never forget them. Because they were part of the same team. They worked hard, passed the mission to us. Now we have to pass to others. But we are one team. We never forget those who have passed away. Okay? Then you say, وَعَنِّي وَعَنْ وَالِدَيَّ. Then you say, also on my behalf and behalf of my parents. So, knowing mu'mineen, remembering mu'mineen, praying for mu'mineen, loving mu'mineen, this is part of your relation with Allah and Rasulullah and Imam. So, I ask Allah who has honored me by knowing you, with knowing you, معرفتكم ومعرفة أوليائكم, and knowing your Shia, and has given me bara'ah from your enemies, I ask few things. One, أن يجعلني معكم في الدنيا والآخرة, to make me able to be with you in dunya and akhirah. There is a relation. You know, if I say, I ask Allah who has honored me with children to help me with tarbiyah of my children, this dua makes sense. Yeah? But if I say, I ask Allah who has helped, honored me with having children to help me to go to ziyarah, it doesn't make sense. What's the relation? Yeah? There must be a relation between what you say at the beginning of dua or at the end of dua. For example, sometime in Quran, you make a dua, then you say, إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ الْغَفُورُ الرَّحِيمُ. There must be a relation. The question must be for maghfirah, then you say you are very forgiving. I cannot ask for rest and say you are forgiving. Or ask for forgiveness and say you are razzaq. Must be a relation. I say, I ask Allah who has honored me with your ma'rifah and ma'rifah your awliya, and has given me bara'ah from enemies, to make me able to be with you. So it means that the key for being with them is that ma'rifah and that bara'ah. The only way you can be with Ahlul Bayt in dunya and akhirah is if you know them and you know their awliya and you distance yourself from enemies and their lifestyles. Not just knowing enemies, without distancing yourself. So, to be with Ahlul Bayt means to be part of the camp, to be with the team. If we are together as believers, we are with Ahlul Bayt. There is no other way. You cannot say, I go and live in Mashhad or Najaf and Samarra, then I will be with Ahlul Bayt. No, we don't have any such recommendation that all the Shia should come and live next to us. We don't have any such. Yes, we have recommendation for ziyarah, but do you know any hadith that says all the Shia should come to Karbala, live here, or to come to Mashhad and live here, so that they are with us? No. But wherever you are, you have to connect with each other and connect to the signposts that they have. Everywhere there is a place that belongs to Ahlul Bayt. Even someone said to Imam Hadi alayhi salam, I am from Ray, I have gone to Karbala. Imam said, if you had visited Hazrat Abdul Azim in Ray, was like visiting Imam Hussein. Not to undermine ziyarah of Abu Abdullah, but to say that don't miss the opportunity of connect with the nearest meeting point. If all the Shia, Muharram, Arba'in, every time they leave the community and all of them travel there, is it a good thing? No. Some of us should remain, some of us should go. And this like circulation. We go and come, but as a team. Those who go there for ziyarah, they represent us. When they come back, they bring light for us. But also we have to do something here. They are sharing with us, we are sharing with them. So, if we are together, we are with them in dunya. If we are not together, if we are not doing work for the cause, then we are not with them. Sometimes, I ask people, if you are working, for example, for United Nations or any corporation, organization, and you have been given a task, they say we have an office thousands of miles away, go there for a mission. Okay, You are there, but you have connected to the office, you are working, there is system, there is connection. Then if they ask them, is this person with you? They say yes. They say he's thousands of miles away. I say, yes, but he's with us. We have people there, we have community there, we have office there. He's working there, he's connected. Then there may be a person inside the building of United Nations. They say, is it with you? I say, no, just is a visitor, or maybe he's a thief. To be in the building doesn't make sense. You are with them. If you are intellectually, spiritually connected, if you are together, if you are united, you are with them. Because how many community Ahlul Bayt have? One. So if we are all together, definitely we are with them, because they don't have anyone else. But if we are divided, maybe none of us or some of us are with them. But if we are all together, there is no way that we will be disconnected. Okay? It's impossible. And the second thing, our time is finished, so the second thing that we ask in Ziyarat Ashura, after أن يجعلني معكم في الدنيا والآخرة, in dunya to be with them. If you are in dunya with them, certainly in akhirah you will be with them, as I explained before. But the second request, وأن يبلغني المقام المحمود لكم عند الله. I ask Allah to take me to the praised position that you have, lakum. This praised position is very high position. Even Rasulullah, for having this maqam mahmud, he had to do lots of tahajjud. وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَتَحَجَّدْ بِهِ نَافِلَةً لَكَ عَسَىٰ أَنْ يَبْعَثَكَ رَبُّكَ مَقَامًا مَحْمُودًا. Allah said to the Prophet, do tahajjud so that you may reach the praised position. Okay? You know, Rasulullah was doing lots of ibadah in the night. But the beauty of community is that praised position that is for them, we can also get access. يُبَلِّغَنِي الْمَقَامَ الْمَحْمُودَ لَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ. How? When we are together as a community. Because wherever the masters go, they take their family with them. They take their community with them. If a king goes to a country, takes his people with him, and they stay together. They don't put the king in one hotel and his ministers and family in another hotel. They put them together. Okay? So by ma'rifatikum wa ma'rifati awliyaikum, not just ma'rifatikum wa ma'rifati awliyaikum, we can be with them in dunya and akhirah. We can even hope to reach maqam mahmud. Okay? And also it continues, وَأَسْأَلُهُ I ask Allah and يُثَبِّتَ لِي قَدَمَ صِدْقٍ عِنْدَكُمْ فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ. I ask Allah to give me firm standpoint of truth in dunya and akhirah. It's all through community work. It's all through wilayah. وَأَنْ يَرْزُقَنِي طَلَبَ ثَارِكُمْ مَعَ إِمَامٍ هُدًى ظَاهِرٍ نَاطِقٍ بِالْحَقِّ. Even if you want to be with Imam Mahdi, the key is this: social wilayah. Okay, I stop here. Inshallah, tomorrow we can continue. I also love to hear your comments and also your thoughts, how we can, inshallah, share and spread this message. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.